Abba Yahuwah, I come before your throne today in the name of Yahusha HaMashiach to pray to confront and combat heavy spiritual warfare and demonic warfare. I pray that you assist us and assign us with as many angels as you can and the appropriate angels to help us and aid us in this battle that we are in. I pray that this would be according to what each of us need on an individual and personal level. I thank you in advance, Abba. I pray this for all under the sound of my voice, all of the body of Messiah, all targeted individuals and satanic ritual abuse survivors, and all who this would apply to. I pray that you spread the effects of this prayer like the spreading of seeds. And I graciously ask that this prayer bless as many people as possible according to your will, Abba. I refuse to limit you, Abba. So I thank you in advance because I know that you will do great things with this prayer. I also pray that you fill in all of the blanks of the knowns and unknowns to where this prayer would apply to each of us and what we need the most, according to what we are currently going through in the seen and unseen realms, because I know you see it all and you know it all. I release all of this into your hands, Abba, and we lay all of our fear down at your feet, Abba, as we remain fastened in your mercy seat. First, I want to give you all praise and honor, Abba. It is you and only you who has any righteousness on this earth, and we give you all honor and glory for everything good that comes through us. We know it is of you and not of ourselves. We cannot and will not take credit for it. All glory belongs to you, Abba Yahuwah. For everything that we are about to bind, Abba Yahuwah, I ask that Yahusha stand in our place, and I pray that this prayer move through him, so that all of these elements and things that we are about to bind would have no idea where it's coming from, and I pray that all they can see is Yahusha. Yahusha, I ask that you bind these things through us, as we use our faith, our word, and your authority to bind these things. By the authority of Yahusha HaMashiach, I loose blindness and confusion over all of their eyes, and I deafen their ears, so that none of the effects of this prayer will be able to be traced or tracked back to us. I place a hedge of protection and a wall of fire around all of us, and I pray that you surround us with angels of protection, provision, and ministering, and angels who are ready for battle. I cover us all in the blood of Yahusha HaMashiach, as well as our surroundings and all that pertains to us. And I pray that you stand in our place and fight these battles through us. And I come against all retaliation now and place a protective barrier around us that will catch all the fiery darts of the enemy, all retaliation, all backlash, and all revenge that might come from these demonic forces for coming against them. And I pray that anything that might be interfering with the effects of this prayer or interfering with this prayer being transferred to you, I pray that it all would be destroyed and totally hindered and stifled. I receive by faith the protection for all of us from all backlash, retaliation, and revenge. Thank you, Abba. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, we bind up all satanic and demonic forces, structures, powers, principalities, rulers of darkness of this world, all spiritual wickedness in high places, the prince of the power of the air, all satanic and demonic brigades, battalions, regiments, divisions, and every plot, scheme, plan, counsel, strategy, groupings, gatherings, attacks, alignments, and the entire order of Satan and all that it pertains, all of his demons, his imps, and all of his cohorts of hell that are against us and the body of Messiah. Right now, I declare it all bound in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, and I thank you in advance, Abba. I bind up all forms of hexes, vexes, spells, curses, loose words, ill will words, ill wishes, words of hatred, strife, and rebellion. I bind up all forms of magic, mysticism, enchantments, seances, voodoo, witchcraft, spirits of distractions, controlling spirits, and hindering spirits. I speak against all potions, roots, and all forms of evil, all wickedness, all concoctions, all rituals, all ceremonies, all sacrifices, and all dark spirits that are in allegiance with Satan, which are designed to hinder and confuse us and the entire body of Messiah and impede our forward progress on the earth. I render it all, including all of its effects, null and void. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. I bind up the third eye of all forms of mediums, psychics, sorcerers, tarot card readers, palm readers, crystal ball readers, gang stalkers, witches, warlocks, agents, agencies, covens, Satanists, Kabbalists, and all who are perpetrating evil against the body of Messiah, known and unknown, whether they are aware or unaware. And I lose blindness, total disarray, and confusion into all of their camps, their gatherings, their programs, their rituals, their wicked works, and all of their agendas. I bind up and take authority over all the works of demons, witches, warlocks, wizards, gang stalkers, peeping spirits, muttering spirits, evil seeing spirits, eavesdropping spirits, attacher spirits, monitoring spirits, traveler spirits, diviners, and spirits of divination, all astral projection, and all the works and plans of the Sangoma priests and voodoo priests and priestess, familiar spirits, ancestral spirits, generational spirits, succubus, incubus, and all spirits who infiltrate in our dreams. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, I bind all of you to a halt, and I break all of your assignments and plans off of our lives now. And for anything that is against Yahuwah and Yahusha and the body of Messiah, I ask Yahuwah to send whirlwinds of destruction into all of your camps, plans, agendas, and groups. We bind up all blocker spirits, waster spirits, blinder spirits, the spirit of Cain, the spirit of murder, the spirit of Jezebel, the spirit of Antichrist, the spirit of Wicca, and all those that would seek to curse and speak death over any men or women of Yahuwah and all who are in Yahusha. And we forbid all of their works and evil deeds now in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. And we bind them up and we tie their hands in the spirit and silence their mouths forevermore. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach and by his authority, we bind up every spirit of Baal, the spirit of deception, the spirit of the Queen of Heaven, the spirit of Babylon, the spirit of fear, the spirit of Python that seek to choke the life out of the saints. We speak to every mountain of adversity, and we command you to be removed and casted into the sea right now in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. We speak to every wall of opposition, and we command you to fall now in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. We speak to every wayward wind and every wind of adversity that has been blowing against our lives, and we command you to cease from your maneuvers right now in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. We bind up the armies of hell and we forbid their movement. We loose and release the armies of heaven on our behalf and on behalf of all of the saints. We loose the warring angels to go fight on our behalf and to fully dismantle, disarm, deactivate, and destroy all the forces of darkness and every evil structure, system, and principalities that have been working against our lives. We decree that the plots and schemes of the workers of iniquity will come to naught, and their evil plans will be frustrated from this moment forward. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. We take authority over every spirit of discouragement, every goat spirit, every oppressive spirit, and every spirit of depression and frustration, and we loose ourselves from the powers of those spirits now, and we go free. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. We take authority over every familiar spirit and all forms of soul ties from former connections and relationships, and we free ourselves from every form of hurt, pain, shame, guilt, condemnation, fear, and the spirit of offense. And we say that none of these things shall have any power, dominion, or authority over us or our families any longer. And we and our family are now free in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, I loose love, joy, peace, long-suffering, goodness, gentleness, faith, self-control, meekness, patience, and temperance of the Ruach HaKodesh to operate in our lives from this day forth. We are covered and protected by the blood of Yahusha, and we have on the full armor of Yahuwah right now. And our lives are crowned with favor and the goodness of Yahuwah all of the days of our lives from this moment forward. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. We need you, Yahuwah. We need your healing and we need your strength. Use our weakness and pain as our greatest weapon, Yahuwah. And I pray that you turn all of these tables and cause a divine reversal of all of this adversity. I thank you for listening to my prayer, and I thank you for all of those who you are going to bless and help with this prayer, Abba. I cherish you and I praise you, and I'm thankful. I'm truly thankful for this very strange life that you have given me. I seal this prayer across the whole earth and across the timeline, past, present, and future, and the timeline of all of our lives, past, present, and future, to be applied indefinitely. And I pray that you lead people who need this prayer to this so that they can find peace, Abba. All to bring you glory and be a blessing to others. May all of this come to pass, manifest, and take root into all of our lives, Yahuwah. In the name of Yahusha HaMashiach, and by the power of your will, and by the victory of his shed blood, I seal this by the Ruach HaKodesh in me, and by his authority, by the Logos, by the word of my testimony, and by the word of Yahuwah's testimonies. Amen. So be it, and so it is. May you all be blessed. Endure until the end. Endure until the end.